Good evening, I am Sunita Mahapatra from odishatv.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. South Korean company POSCO signing of MOU with state government completes 10 years today, but the scaled-down project remains a dream. Central team to select site for IIM Odisha campus to submit report to HRD Ministry by Thursday, says efforts are on take admission for 78 seats in this year. NTPC delays setting up 1600 megawatt coal-based project at Gazamara in state, says it has enough projects in hand in priority. Matric supplementary exam begins, 18,006 students appearing for the exam with roll numbers issued to them during regular examination. And Commissionerate Police arrests 2 persons in connection with Patrapada murder, main accused Rajendra Barik still at large. Now the details. 10 long years have elapsed since South Korean steel major POSCO has signed an agreement with the state government to establish a 12 million ton per annum steel plant in Jagatsinghpur district. At an estimated cost of rupees 5,20,000 crore then, the project represented the single largest inflow of foreign direct investment in India. However, a decade later, the project is yet to take off despite the fact that the company brought down the scale of the plant to 8 MTPA after the land promised was reduced to almost half. But even that scaled-down plant remains a pipe dream till now. In fact, there are clear doubts that the project might not take off at all. After problems related to land acquisition for the project, POSCO now faces mines issues for its proposed plant. With the approval of Parliament for the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Amendment Bill earlier this year, the door seems to have been shut on POSCO's mega steel project. The amended portions of the Act state that allotment of mines would be done solely through auctions rather than the prevailing system of the preferential allotment. The South Korean company, which was lured to Odisha on the promise of allotment of iron mines on a preferential basis, is not likely to go through the auction to secure iron ore for its project. Source said the company is in no mood to push up the cost of project substantially while matching with the bids of a potential stiff competition. The state had recommended the centre for a grant of prospecting license to POSCO for the Khandadhar iron ore mine prior to the amendment. POSCO has already paid for 545 acres of the 2,700 acres that IDCO has acquired for the first phase of the project.
यदि सतरे माने पोस्को को चलेवा पे आग्रही ओएमसी पाखरे थिबा खणी सस्ता दर आयरन ओर को देई दु नाहंती जेबी रूट ता से काम कर नाहंती तांको अपरागता तांको दुर्बलता तांको न पारिबा पणिया को लुचिबा पई से कम शब्द पैंतराबाजी एसु करंती
जेतबेले प्रथम करी पोस्को आसेला ओडिसा को सेतबेले विधानसभा रे आमे कहितलु ये आसीची ओडिसार खनिज पदार्थ लूट करिया पे ओडिसार विकास पाई आसी नै ओडिसार उन्नति पाई आसी नै जदि एथि पाई किए दायी मूलरु शेष पर्यंत से होची राज्य सरकार
जदि पोस्को चिंता करे टू विड्रॉ करिया पे निश्चित भाव गोटे बड़ धरणर क्षति हब पोस्को हब कि न हब सेटा स्वयं पोस्को ऊपर निर्भर करुछ गोटे समय थिला आम ऊपर निर्भर करतला आज समय अछि पोस्को ऊपर निर्भर करुछ.
Hope for admission for the proposed Indian Institute of Management in the state from this academic year has rekindled after the visiting central team yesterday hinted that it is possible if the centre accepts their proposal. One of the team members and Union Human Resource Development Management Director Sailendra Kumar told media persons that they will submit the field report by Thursday and the centre would take a decision after that. Besides, he said, admission for the B school would take place for around 78 seats. The centre has originally planned to have an intake capacity of 140 seats for IIM Odisha. The team reached Sambalpur on a 2-day visit on Saturday and inspected the proposed permanent and temporary campuses. They have expressed their satisfaction over the site selection. The state government has identified land in Rengali, Dhankouda and Nildungri blocks for permanent campus. It has also selected Government Polytechnic in Rengali, Sambalpur University Institute of Information Technology in Burla and Silicon Institute of Technology in Sason for temporary campus.
ये डिपेंड करता है कि जो कुछ हम लोगों का रिकमेंडेशन है गवर्नमेंट अगर उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लेगी तो हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा प्रयास करेंगे कि इस साल ही हम लोग स्टार्ट करें. हाँ, हम लोगों का इनिशियल प्लानिंग था 140 सीट का और लेकिन उसको जो हम लोग काफ़ी कम कर दिए हैं. मोस्ट लाइकली जो है 78 के आसपास.
Power Major NTPC has put on back burner its plan to set up a 1600 megawatt coal-based project at Gazamara in the state as it has enough projects in hand. The PSU's chairman and managing director Arup Rai Chaudhary yesterday said Gajamara is not the company's first round of attention. He added, "We have enough projects in hand. We have Khargon power plant in Telangana and a 4,000 megawatt power plant in Andhra Pradesh. Then we have now been asked by Odisha government to expand the Talcher plant." NTPC had earlier proposed to invest over rupees 11,000 crore to set up the coal-based project at Gajamara in the state. However, the central PSU is yet to sign a power purchase agreement with the state government. The proposed debt-equity ratio of the power plant is 70:30. Sources said fuel linkage of the plant is also not available. NTPC had earlier said Talcher in the state will become a power hub as the PSU was planning around 3,000 megawatt of capacity addition there. Though Patrapada murder main accused Rajendra Barik alias Raju is still at large, two of his associates, Suryakant and Sarath, were arrested by the Commissionerate Police yesterday and forwarded to court. The duo was earlier detained by the cops for questioning. On the other hand, police continue to raid places in and outside Bhubaneswar to nab Barik. Notably, 45-year-old building raw material supplier Dilip Naik was shot dead by Barik and his associates as the fallout of rivalry arising out of construction of a housing project behind AIIMS Hospital in the city. Meanwhile, pictures of Barik with certain political personalities have surfaced hinting at his close proximity to influential people. Barik was seen in separate photographs with Bhubaneswar Mayor Anant Narayan Jena, Bhubaneswar North MLA Priyadarshini Mishra and State Congress President Prasad Harichandan. Most of the pictures were posted on social networking site Facebook's page with Barik's account. A total of 18,006 students are appearing for the matric supplementary examination which began today at 9 am. The Board of Secondary Education, which is conducting the examination, has decided to allot 15 minutes extra time to students for the mathematics paper. According to Board President Daksha Prasad Nanda, students are appearing for the exams with the roll numbers that were issued to them during the regular examination. There are no changes in the roll numbers. Examination centers are set up at all district headquarters. Nanda added that less number of students are appearing the exam this year as compared to last year. The examination would conclude on June 27. 4 Badagrahis Jagannath Swami Mahapatra, Haldhar Das Mahapatra, Ramchandra Das Mahapatra and Navakishore Pati Mahapatra deposed before the Sri Mandir administration yesterday over delay in Brahma Parivartan rituals. All the 4 servitors appeared personally before the temple chief administrator Suret Mahapatra and gave their deposition. Notably, amid much hue and cry, the Sri Mandir administration had issued show cause notices to 9 servitors, including the 4 Badagrahis, over the controversial issue. Meanwhile, the temple administration has asked 4 other servitors, Daitapati Nijok President Ramkrishna Das Mahapatra, Secretary Premananda Das Mahapatra, Biswabasu Binayak Das Mahapatra and Vidyapati Narasingha Pati Mahapatra to give their personal deposition tomorrow. Puri district administration is learned to have geared up to smoothly conduct the ensuing annual Rath Yatra falling on July 18. Sources said the Sri Mandir administration in a recently held meeting has asked Daitapatis to cooperate in the festival in which above 10 lakh footfall is expected.
प्रत्येक जिनस विलंब घटला या जगन्नाथ संस्कृति की एतला तौक ना उचित न महाप्रभुंर जदि किए भी दोष करता सरकार मुख्य प्रशासक तर्जमा चलती निश्चिंत दंडित जी कर जहाँ ब्रह्म दर्शन मुझे ता भर को सत्य कथा कहूँ एत भी आम 4 जन छुआ 5 जन की जाना किटा गोटे तर्क वितर्क होता है पुणी आम भितर गोटे किसी लोक अच्छा फालतू लोक मीडिया आगे कहीकि हाइलाइट करने कर
ना आम तो सब आगुरी दाबी करूँ जहाँ बयान दवा कथा प्रशासन को देचु प्रशासन जहाँ करेंगे ठाकुर नीति विभ्राट पब्लिक किसी हबार हाँ नीति सहयोग करूँ
आज 4 जन जाक बाड़ग्राही निर्धारित समय आसिक समस्ते बयान देते कन्फिडेन्शियली दिखाई केवल मो प्रेजेन्स रेकर्ड कराई मो सेना रनफिडेन्शियल समस्ते आसंता परदिन आम पुणी आउ 4 जन सेदिन आम डाकू दैतापति निजर प्रेसिडेंट विद्यापति और विश्वभूषण से 4 जन आसता परदिन से पठाई.
Widespread rain under the impact of a depression disrupted normal life in several parts of the state, which was covered by the southwest monsoon. The weathermen had forecast heavy to very heavy rains in several areas of the state as the depression has crossed the coast between Gopalpur and Puri yesterday. Meteorological Department's bulletin had said the depression over northwest and west central Bay of Bengal of South Odisha and North Andhra Pradesh coast moved northwestwards and crossed Odisha coast between Gopalpur and Puri. The system would move northwestwards and weaken gradually into a well-marked low-pressure area during the next 24 hours. The prediction added that under this impact, rain and thunder shower would occur at most places of the state during next 24 hours. Heavy to very heavy rainfall would occur at 1 or 2 places over interior parts of the state and heavy rainfall at 1 or 2 places over the coastal parts. Incessant rains paralyzed normal life in many areas including Malkangiri, Gajpati, Koraput, Rayagada and Ganjam. Sources at the government said life was thrown out of gear in Malkangiri, which recorded more than 320 mm rainfall since Friday. Further, they added road communication to Kalimela, Korkunda, Padia and other areas of the district had been snapped as rainwater submerged many areas. A minor boy was stabbed by a mobile phone shop owner at Shishwa village in Cuttack district over a petty issue, grievously injuring the boy. Sources said the accused was in one-sided love with the elder sister of the victim. In a police complaint, it is alleged that he had taken the photographs of the girl in his mobile phone and uploaded it on Facebook. But the girl's family opposed it and the boy had gone to the shop for the accused to inquire about the matter. In a fit of rage, he stabbed the boy with a knife inside his outlet. The victim was admitted to the SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack in a serious condition. Police have launched a manhunt to nab the accused who absconded after the crime.
से गोटे मोबाइल दुकानी आमे रिपेयरिंग दबा को जाऊ तार भितर से मो सान भौणी को वन साइड लव करछि एवं फेसबुक रे आमे कैमरा भी देथलु सजाड़िया को से ताकू फेसबुक रे ता फोटो को तापरे से ए भौणी रो रागटा को मो भाई ऊपर ये करी मो भाई रो कहया कथा एते जो स्टेज रे से पड़ी सेथरे से मते कहि कि मते घोषाड़ी की से मारी
गतकाली प्राय संध्या 7 हवा हम खबर पाइलु जे जो दीपक साहू बोली जने लोक पिला जे दाघर शिष्य तार मोबाइल शॉप थला एठी से शिष्य रे तमे बसुतला से ता दुकान भितरे शटर भितरे गोटे माने आवाज माने करुण चित्कार सुनला सेठी शटरटा बाहर बंद अच्छी आ गोटे पिला टिके कांदुच चित्कार सुन से गला बेलू देखला बेलू से आम पुलिस जो सागे खबर पाई जाइए बाहाबलपुर से ता बयस 15 वर्ष हम आ क्लास 8 से पढ़ुला ताकू ता बेक कटाई बेक कटाई 100 आंबुलांस तो कटक शिफ्ट कराई आ पुलिस बर्तमान जाइए तार जो रक्त भिजा सार्ट टी जबत कर बर्तमान सुधा आम माने ए कनेक्शन आम एफआईआर बर्तमान आम हस्तगत होनी आबे तो बापा आम कहे एफआईआर देवे एफआईआर देला आम तदंत चलो।
Before wrapping up the headlines once again, South Korean company POSCO signing of MOU with state government completes 10 years today, but the scaled-down project remains a dream. Central team to select site for IIM Odisha campus to submit report to HRD Ministry by Thursday, says efforts are on tech admission for 78 seats in this year. NTPC delays setting up 1600 megawatt coal-based project at Gazamara in state, says it has enough projects in hand in priority. Matric supplementary exam begins. 18,006 students appearing for the exam with roll numbers issued to them during regular examination. And Commissionerate Police arrests 2 persons in connection with Patrapada murder. Main accused Rajendra Barik still at large. Thank you for watching. Good night.